Okay, let's see. Go. And now, let's get back to Castlevania Curse of Darkness. Okay, I remember where I was now. I just had to remember my place in reality for a little bit. So how has everyone been doing? I've just been, well, actually, in my free time, I've been playing a couple different games. I'm downloading Stalker. We're starting off strong with a lot of Evo crystals. Just check something real quick. What is Min? Min's at level 2. You're done, and Sicily is, yeah, Sicily is still getting crystals. I know what I need. I just gotta make sure I do it in the right order. So we just got a new material, which means new weapon. Okay, nothing new in swords. I've got a new spear I can make and new knuckles. And fucking 2 new materials. Let's see. I can reject my humanity. You see, JoJo. And yeah, so that is definitely a JoJo reference. Like, not even trying to make the meme of, oh, is that a JoJo reference? No, it very much is. The people behind Castlevania are big JoJo fans. Even in Igarashi's game Bloodstain, you could collect the stone mask, and it's the same stone mask from JoJo. Come on, dog. If you want to come up, if you want to sit on my lap, you can. Come on. Come on up. Ah. Right, cursed ceiling ring. Like, what was the other ring I had equipped? I forgot I had the cursed ceiling ring. And the other thing is I've been working on a bunch of my various decks for like different TCGs. I think I talked about it on, I forget if I talked about it on stream or not, but I'll talk about it again. I've now got... Oh, shit. Nice. Okay, that's Skull Wing. Where do I need to go for this from Skull Wing? No, we're not playing Pokevania. What? Playing Castlevania. I just talked about Pokemon because I've been working on decks. Okay, Wingosaurus, which is red, so I'm still good. Oh, wait, no, I get... Sorry. I just realized why you were calling it that. It has been a long day. No, not my first time. I've played this before. I've made it all the way to Drac. I've never actually beaten Drac. I've beaten every other boss, just not Dracula. Is it over here? Yeah. No, like I said, I'm a little tired. I just got done work. I finished work, got home, and started stream. Ah, yes, carpet bombing. Okay, the steal from the skeleton dogs is money, so it's just not worth it unless you need money. It's just a bit hard to pull off. Yeah, not my first time playing this game though. I spent a lot of time playing it. God, I fucking hate these things. I thought it was another one, but now it's my bird. I said, yeah, so all I said was that, no, this is not my first time playing Curse of Darkness. It's just been a while, so I'm rusty. Oh. No, I can't make anything there. Increase my defense by 10, but the rest of it's not as bad of a loss. Oh, I should actually heal because this might kill me if I'm not careful. Yeah, this is at the very least, an all bosses run. This includes, well, Legion. Yeah, I did figure it out. It didn't click at first just because I'm very tired. It also did not help that you said that even as I was talking about the fact that, like, I am working on decks for TCGs, including the Pokemon TCG. So I'm like, wait, what? It was just really funny timing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, if I keep going down this way, there's something over there. It's either a fast travel point or another innocent devil. I'm not sure. I don't think I get another innocent devil already. I think the next one is... Yeah, it's fast travel. Actually, I'm going to use really quick and go back to the... Well, actually, how much money do I have? I'm still going to use it to go back to the mountains. Just because of the fact there's a save point right there. What are you doing, dog? What you doing? What the dog? What are you doing, dog? You wanna come on up? Come on. You lay down. Yeah, at my commentary, I kind of bounce all over the place. If you make a joke and it doesn't click at first, give me a few minutes and I'll catch on. Oh wait, fuck, who's DMing me? Give me a second. Huh? Why is he DMing me? What the fuck? Oh! I honestly, if I may be honest, of the 3D Castlevanias, I think it's the best. Is he in this server? No. Okay. So, you have an update on your cursed computer?
Yes, there am. Always was.
Oh, a second. Gotta make it so you can appear. There you go.
I'm so fucking tilted.
So, would you like to give a brief origin? Because we do.
So, a while back, my computer started having some weird restart issues, and suddenly it pops up with the recovery screen. And I was like, that's not good. Cue me for like, I think it was like 14 hours straight trying to troubleshoot shit. Nothing's working. And I did some checking, and I was like, okay, I think my C drive died. So I grabbed my spare C drive. I plugged that in, go to reinstall Windows. It fails repeatedly. I realized, because on by chance, one of the like 30 different blue screens I got, I tracked it back to a RAM issue, and I replaced them. Alright, I took out 2 of the RAM sticks. It was working okay. I ran a memory tester, and I was able to reinstall Windows, and it was all working okay. Except sometimes my computer would randomly just restart. Like, out of nowhere, no reason at all, just doesn't just shut off, just restarts itself. And I looked at my event log, and it was coming up with a cache hierarchy error. And when I looked up what causes this, the response is kind of just something. Probably the motherboard. Well, I'm gonna live with it. So, fast forward a while, and the greatest cause of it restarting is me turning on my webcam. I'll turn my webcam on, 10 seconds later, computer restarts.
Is it the driver?
I've restarted my drivers. No issue. Same thing's happening. So the other day, I was perusing Amazon, realized I had some reward points to spend, and Black Friday sale and all that. And there was a good deal on some RAM. 2 sticks of 32 gigs for $100, which is really good. I was like, you know what? I have enough points to make. Like, I can spring for this. This isn't too bad. So I snagged that. And today, a little while ago, I was doing some stuff, and I said, I'll plug in the new RAM. Right?
Okay. It's dead on arrival, isn't it?
Nope, perfectly fine.
Okay, it's just with the saga of this computer.
Then I realized the cache hierarchy error isn't there. I turned on my camera for a little bit on the pro server, and there was no issue.
It was the RAM stick.
There was no motherboard. It was the other 2 RAM sticks. They just weren't coming up with memory error for some reason. I think they had a voltage issue.
Hold on a second. Give me a second. Since you've already played, I probably won't be much help. Usually with some of the things about the game when someone needs it. I'll be honest. I mean, I don't care. I kind of just like.
Always a refresher.
I always like having a refresher because like I don't remember a lot, so it's just like I just like having the conversation, just like, and then like sometimes just talking helps stuff click. Context. I don't know if you saw. I'm streaming Curse of Darkness.
I have the stream up right now.
I've rejected my humanity.
Okay, do you?
No, I made the stone mask. And it is blatantly the stone mask from JoJo.
You know what's funny about you saying that? It's funny that you're the one saying that when I'm the one with blonde hair.
Sure.
Hello.
Who is this? Lich of head pats?
Hello.
We
I'm
are
here
live.
explaining the we are live. I'm here explaining the cacophony of errors that is my goddamn computer, and how it seems like the saga might be finally coming to a close. My computer stops hating me.
Well, that might be some good news for some, because I just wanted to just let some people know that we're getting a graphical update re-release of Legacy of Kain 1 and 2 this December 10th.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about it until I was just searching my PS5 for store for just random shit.
I hope it's good at graphical update. But
I mean, it looks pretty good graphical wise. I'll just give it the same game still.
Yeah. Really don't change much, yeah.
But anyway, my friend's really hoping that at least generates some interest, because he really liked how it was written and everything.
Yeah, it takes me a while to write since I use a translator. That is completely fine. And you know what? Do not worry about like language or anything. Like if you spell anything wrong, I've mentioned it before on a past stream. You're in a Shade Rock stream. There will be plenty of flubs in just my speech.
Yeah.
Don't worry, not like anyone else watches these streams.
Damn.
Okay, let's get the rifle.
No, I'm disappointed in you, Shade Rock. It should have been get the flamer, the heavy flamer.
No. You get the fucking You're gonna be tossed into an anomaly.
You get spaghettification.
They die. What's the difference of what I just said?
No, I wasn't saying anything different. I was just stating it like it was a power-up you get in like a video game. Like, you got bazooka. No, you got horrifying death by precipitation.
I've heard apparently the new Stalker's good.
I've seen a little bit of it. I haven't seen enough of it, but I think it should be good. I heard.
I saw some
it
has bugs.
It should have bugs. It's a Stalker game.
Exactly.
You know, one thing I will point out is there was this other game I just got because it was like super cheap for some reason. I'm concerned it's cheap, called Greedfall. I don't know why it's cheap.
What's it called?
Greedfall.
Ooh,
speaking of soccer, someone's thing was, if I don't see a pseudodog leaping at you from 30 feet away, then I don't want it, because it's like, I gotta teach these newbies what pain is. And it's just like, oh my god. I forgot how masochistic the Stalker community is. I get it though, I've played Stalker.
I've never played it.
I loaded it up, but I did.
Honestly, you want to play original Stalker, I'd recommend Stalker Gamma. It's like a community-made
Mod.
combination of the original soccer games with some improvements and mod capabilities.
So what exactly is like the staples of a good soccer game try to look at when watching someone play soccer to judge if it's getting good, if I can be interested?
Compared to the first game, or as a good game to get into? Because the original soccer's are fucking hard. But
Like, what is it that makes it hard? Is it that the creatures are so hard, or is it that like the survival?
Yes!
Oh, you stepped in a puddle dive radiation. Oh, the air was a little wavy, crushed to death instantly.
So it sounds like the Metro, but like 10 times harder.
At least 30. Because I beat Metro 2033, Last Light, and Exodus on the hardest difficulties besides like Ranger.
Because Ranger is bullshit.
I don't like Ranger. I'm actually doing a Ranger run for Exodus, but that's not the point.
God bless you, because I was playing on the slightly harder difficulty, and my oxygen supplies was like always barely making it.
I have handily beaten all three, and I've gotten the good ending on Last Light and Exodus. I didn't do the good ending on 2033. It's just a little bit too weird for me to get the good ending there. Like, I was trying to at one point, and like I just didn't get it, and I wasn't.
Wait, that's the one with the mutant child, right?
No, it's Last Light. Last Light. Honestly, I've gotten the good ending for Last Light by accident before.
So the one that you didn't get it for is that the most recent one?
No, it's the original.
No, it's the original. It's the original.
Oh, the original, yeah. You have to look up a guide to figure out what way to get good points. Because some of them is like listen to a conversation a bunch of soldiers are having.
Yeah, no, and I did that. Is the thing. I had a guide and I listened to it, and I don't know what I fucked up, but I just didn't get the good ending, and I wasn't sure why.
Honestly, also I played that on my Switch, and honestly, the save system of that pisses me off sometimes. Because sometimes it won't save after that, and then I gotta listen to the whole conversation again.
Yeah, but like I enjoyed Last Light. Actually, I enjoyed all three games, but Stalker is just. Ammo is much more scarce. It is really punishing. Enemies are really hard.
It is a true nuclear survival game.
Yeah, well, it's not nuclear, really.
But true. You wish it was.
The general area based off of like Chernobyl or something.
Yeah, but
going
into the lore of Stalker just gets weirder and weirder and weirder the farther you go. The more you hear the word, it's awful. The more you hear the words "seek consciousness." And you realize, I thought I was going to, like, a Metro or Fallout style game. So there's this group of people that link their brains together and try to change the human unconscious. What the fuck? How did we get here?
I mean, for a second, I thought you were just gonna come back and it's like saying, so your first playthrough, that's the first parallel universe. And the other game...
Honestly, that's how it feels. Knowing how to get the good ending in the original Stalker, that's how it feels. It's so weird.
Correct me if I am wrong. Isn't the whole point of the first game... Okay, the game's old enough, we can talk about spoilers for it.
Spoiler warning for original Stalker.
Okay.
Honestly, I never really
give me a second.
The gameplay more.
It was hilarious.
I'm about to say,
so
it's hilarious, but for those who have never played the original Stalker and care about the story and would like to experience it for themselves, mute the stream. You can mute the... if you're watching on Twitch, you can mute the stream. If you're watching... Nope. I have a better one. If you're watching on YouTube, mute the video until my coat comes back on. Because I have a toggle to remove my coat. Okay, go.
So, in the original Stalker, you are just a body in basically a truck full of dead bodies. It gets hit by lightning, gets zeroed out or whatever. And someone comes over scavenging it, realizes you're not dead, grabs your body, brings you to a merchant. To kind of, help you, essentially. To, help you rest up, whatever.
What do you buy, stranger?
It's kind of how you feel. Oh, it's more just... I don't know, let's try the first merchant in Stalker. But basically, you wake up, and your entire, like, you have your PDA with you and so that, and your whole thing is you're trying to kill this one, like, legendary Stalker. You have no idea why, but you're just hunting him down. Like, it was in your PDA to go kill him. And so, you're traveling throughout the fucking wastes, you join a bunch of different groups. Eventually, you hear about this, like, monolith in Chernobyl proper. And, like, in the actual reactor. It's the Wish Granter. There's a bunch of cultists around, they're all brainwashed, they fight against you, eventually you get to it, and this whole convoluted thing, you're able to get a wish from the monolith. And all of them are monkey's paws. The wish you get depends on how you played the game. If you have too much money in your inventory, You'll wish for infinite wealth, and gold will rain from the sky. In reality, it's the bolts and screws falling from the roof above you. And it crushes you to death. So how you play, you'll get like a different monkey's paw that will just end up killing you. But if they give you this weird convoluted set of things, you end up you come out of the ladder, get blown up, and you meet this it's a doctor who's like, how'd you walk into the traps? You don't tell me to set them up. And you find out the guy you were hunting the entire time is you. And you just lost your memories.
The game was rigged from the start.
Oh, it's so much worse than that.
I know.
And you find out this basically just this like secret government organization that was trying to experiment on making, like I said, changing the human unconscious.
If I may interrupt really quick. Hold on a second. Quick on me for those who are doing it. Gameplay stuff about Curse of Darkness. If you see this room, you need to have the Yeti, Innocent Devil, and have the shoulder rod ability, or you will not be able to go down this hallway. Okay, back to talk about Stalker.
So basically, they try to, if I remember correctly, they tried to modify the human unconscious, and they kind of poked a hole in it, which is what started kind of causing all the weird, crazy shit with the zone. Of it not just being like weird and radioactive, but being psychic and shit. And there's a lot of the weird experimentation going on, and you gotta choose to join them because they're after you because you could reveal their existence to the world, which they didn't want, and they were trying to hunt you down. And you ended up getting fucking amnesia by getting attacked by the anomaly. And so you're sitting there, and you have two choices. You can either join them, in which case they go to the machine, whatever. Or you choose to fight them, and it's this whole, like, crazy sequence. And you have to kill them. And it's just this really convoluted, like, way to find it, too. Like, it's strange as hell.
Yeah, so you just... How'd you follow those traps? You made them. Wait, what?
Yeah, he calls you the guy's name. He's like, what the fuck?
So, I thought, like, no one else knew who you were?
Well, because he was a legendary stalker, but, like, no one knew what he looked like or anything.
Because he was...
there was
skeleton, that's it.
Not to really say anything, but not to go the obvious answer, but it's a nuclear radiation straight. You probably were not out of your year for most
No,
of the
there's
time.
no radiation. You wish there was radiation.
No, there's radiation.
But anyways, you
still around Chernobyl.
You probably never left your protective suit most of the time.
No, it's
So,
just...
of course no one knows what you look like.
There is people who know what you look like, it's just very few people, because, like, the name is more of a legend than the person kind of thing. And
yeah.
one person thing, you're hunting down one of his associates. A different one than the trap thing. It's an entirely different one. Just a second. We find him he's dead already. So it's
That awkward moment when you find out the person hunting you is your best friend and boss.
It's much worse when you find out the person hunting you is yourself. You just are hunting yourself. It's a goddamn it. I don't know much about the other Stalker games. There's the Clear Sky and stuff like that, but I haven't really messed with them too much. But like I said, if you're gonna experience your Stalker games nowadays,
mod the shit out of it.
I'd recommend Gamma because it has the story of all three of them kind of combined in some way. Yeah. And it has extra features and, like I said, good mod, and you can make that feel
also
so much better.
It's a lot more stable because Stalker is infamously unstable.
It's part of the charm and the fun.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that most of today I wasn't really playing. I was playing I don't know what it's called, 3 Kingdom 13, where it's basically just like a life simulator. You play during the era of the 3 Kingdoms. I want to know what customs I was making most of today for some reason, even though I have no reason to do this. I basically recreated 3 houses, but in the 3 Kingdom era.
God damn it.
Well, I didn't.
Nice.
I only got the intro. I'm only doing the
Is
intro.
Golden Deer still the best?
I haven't made the full cast yet. I only made the leaders so far because it's a very long pain in the process. What's even worse is that I'm trying to get this to work alongside the actual events that go on in the game. Trigger one event, I'll then trigger another event. So it kind of goes. It's you know, it's not like just three houses in the era of the Three Kingdoms.
Shit,
To
Mike.
multiply them. Gotta give it like a light novel ass name that's like a mile long. It takes like 30 minutes to read.
You're free to throw any suggestions if you want.
No.
Why not? There's that new anime. Hold on a second. Let me put back on the coat.
Wait, hang on. New anime plot?
There's a new anime, a recent anime. It's called Demon Lord 2099. It's a cyberpunk fantasy series.
Oh, I've heard of this, I think.
Yeah, it popped up on my radar before I started watching it because of the fact Toa of HoloLive is in it.
Of course they are.
A quick thing. I saw on Metro earlier.
I was gonna say
real quick.
Yeah,
okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say the funny thing is like he's trying to decide like he's like I need to figure some way out to get my name out there. Blah blah blah. It leads to him becoming a streamer, but the reason he becomes a streamer is I shit you not. Because as he's talking with the guy trying to figure this out, he has the realization the guy running the bar turns on one of Toa's streams. He's like, I should be a streamer.
You know, it could have worked. It could have been a life-threatening. You know, it could have been like it could have been a life-threatening situation. And said to himself, "If I survive this, I'll become a VTuber."
He essentially is just a VTuber. It's great.
Wasn't there an anime that they made of like a VTuber girl, like she was playing an actual like old one of those like RPG Maker horror games?
Yeah, she forgot to unmute. She forgot to mute herself and went off note, and everyone loved it more. Yeah,
I don't recall that being a plot point. I just recall her being very angry and deciding to charge the floating head and complaining that it killed her.
By the way, speaking of thing you were talking about earlier about Metro. Metro 2033 is my least played Metro game with only 37 hours.
That was the most recent one, right?
Yeah, no, that was the first.
Original.
Last Light, I think, is what you put most time in.
Yes. Exodus is the newest one, but I have 60 hours on that one.
Don't they also have a VR one now?
There's a VR one coming out. I don't have it yet, and I'm not sure I'm going to get it or not. I play VR a lot, but I'm just not sure I'm going to care too much.
I need to get a VR at some point.
It's fun. But, I missed on Last Light with 92 hours. The reason I have so much more time on Last Light than Exodus, Exodus is a really good game. Like, if you ever see it on sale or whatever, highly recommend it. Personally, I think it's a really, really good time.
I have both the original and Last Light on my Switch.
Yeah, but I say Last Light and Redux are really, really good. Exodus is a phenomenal game. It's beautiful.
By the way,
wonderful.
what do you think of the chair?
I was hoping for like the white like lawn chair, Virgil's chair. But
yeah.
This
I was hoping you would fight an entire army while still in that chair. Like that one Virgil mod in like Warriors of Arthur like Smash clone.
Red Ring immediately getting equipped. 10 points to luck, and the fact that Hector needs the drops for alchemy. I will say the HD texture patch for this game is really good.
Oh, so now the luck stat's important to you.
Yes, because it actually works in this game.
I know. I was just joking, having a laugh at most of us. Well, mostly myself. Because if I can't laugh at myself, who else am I gonna laugh at?
By the way, the mods do exist for the PC build of the Dominus collection to fix the luck stat.
Oh yeah, the reason why I have so much more time on Last Light than Exodus, by the way, is just Exodus is a really long game, and for me, it's just a lot to get into for a run of the game.
Yeah, Last Light, it's just like, what dumb shit am I gonna do today? And also because you got all the endings.
What's on two endings? But I can literally beat Last Light. I can beat Last Light in a single life, and I've done it.
Like, I think I've beaten like the original one like twice now.
Yeah, well, I've beaten all of them. Well, I've beaten 2033 and Last Light 2 to 3. On PC, I beat them 2 to 3 times, including Xbox. I beat them about 4.
You know what that flex is the same level as?
What?
Yo, what does this mean? What does Eighth Lord mean?
That's the Cosmic Lord.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm not like that.
Stings, don't it? Stings, don't it?
It's kind of how I am with Exodus, because my first time through Exodus, so there's a bunch of achievements for Exodus, right? One of the few achievements I do not have for Metro Exodus was the Martian achievement. I never patched my gas mask throughout the entirety of Metro Exodus. Because I never took damage while my gas mask was on.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
I stealthed the entire game.
You know,
got
I
the good ending.
Good too.
Hmm?
Yeah, honestly, stealth in Metro is actually pretty fun sometimes.
Oh, I love it. I did it in
Honestly, my favorite one, I think, to sneak around still to this day in the original one has to be like the fucking Metro when like, you have Germans on one side and the Russians on the other.
I was gonna say that one. Yeah, the best way the best way to sneak through that.
To be fair, I mostly just like go as far as I can, then go down to the pit safely, and then just come up the other side.
That's what I did. I've actually, this was a while ago, I didn't record them or anything, but I beat 2033 and Last Light, the first two games, on stream before. Actually, I think 2033 I did when I was getting to affiliate, and I did Last Light as my affiliate stream, like my first affiliate stream, because I love the franchise, and I just blitzed the hell out of Last Light, because I don't die very much when I play them, because I'm fairly good, and I can just chill out to the end. Mostly stealthy in it, except I love when the game, like, you're doing it like a stealth, no-kill run to get a good ending, and the game goes, go, do crime. Because there's certain sections where you have to kill. Like the red square and the train and last.
To be fair, I usually don't kill myself, but if it's the Nazis, I revoke that rule.
That's entirely fair. For me, it's very much a trying to get the good ending thing. One of the kind of recommendations to get the good ending is to just do a no-kill run. That and I like the challenge.
Really, I don't recall killing really affecting your score too much.
I don't think it does. It's just it doesn't really give you a hard, fast definition of what causes you not to get the good ending. So it's stack your bet.
Which game was the good? Which one are you talking about?
Last Light.
That one? Yeah, I think it's. It's a lot. Yeah, last one is kind of, I think, the hardest one to get like good ending. It's possible.
It's much more solid. Like it tells you you kind of can tell what you're supposed to do a lot more. Honestly, if you're gonna get the good ending of Exodus, for the most part, you're gonna want to do no-kill run, just because like bandits are fine, but each area has a faction you're not supposed to kill to get the good ending. Like in the first area, you can't kill any of the anti-tech cultists. Second area.
Wait, in what?
In the third game, the most recent one.
Oh, I only recall that the thing you need for the good ending is simply to make sure 3 selected NPCs live.
Yes, but to have them live, you need
I know. I know one of them is when you get stopped at the station, you gotta stealth the whole thing, or otherwise they'll be alert and they'll shoot the guy down when you leave.
Yes, but to do that as well, like to get the good ending for all that, in each area there's a faction you can't kill, and there are certain objectives you have to complete around the map. Like in the first area, you can't kill any of the tech cultists because. This is a little bit of spoilers for the first area. The reason why he lets you go is because you didn't harm any of his people. So he's like, just please go. We'll just let you go through. And in the second area...
my Elite control... The thing about my Elite controller bite me in the ass. So you now have the, I can pop off the joysticks to tighten the reaction and everything?
Yeah.
One of them fell off. I don't know where it is because a certain brat was licking my hand.
Mnem.
Now that's...
Like the second area, it's any of the slaves, and you have to release a bunch of those slaves because the reasoning is the person who will stay behind there and he'll survive regardless. But if you don't do those objectives, he'll stay behind because he wants you to continue the fight. Whereas if you do enough of those objectives, you don't kill any of the slaves, then he'll be like, or when they're like, no, go, like we have it handled, you can go. And the third area is none of the cast of the Lord of the Flies. If you know, you know.
So Metal Gear Solid 5 rule.
Nate, you killed a child!
Well done, boss. That's why you're the best.
But, like, Exodus was a really fun time to get the good ending for.
Fuck.
Because unlike the previous games, it was a lot more set in stone throughout the game that you're on the right track kind of thing. So there's a lot more feedback to getting the good ending. And it was a good challenge for a lot of areas.
I just saw my life flash before my eyes because I had 22 HP and 2 assassin zombies going after me.
Damn.
I will still say this is probably the best 3D Castlevania game.
I will say I haven't played all of the like Metroidvania, Castlevania so far, but so far I'm really digging Portrait of Ruin.
Oh, the DS era is I'll be honest, the 2D games in particular, from Game Boy to DS are fucking fantastic.
Well, okay, I like the story. I like the bosses of
Yeah.
like Order of Ecclesia, but to be honest, Order of Ecclesia had a bit of a rougher time with its side content, I think, because
if I may
the
say,
drop rates were kind of bad sometimes.
the Order of Ecclesia's drop rates are ass, and Order of Ecclesia's difficulty is kind of ass. This one here, Lynch has spent. I remember him stealing my Dawn of Sorrow copy just to grind out an axe.
Yes, I love it. My golden axe. No take, it's mine. By the way, do you guys want to feel old real quick? The original DS is now 20 years old.
Fucking hell. Though, actually, yeah, no, it was kind of funny, because besides this, I'm also streaming, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
At the same time, that's impressive.
You know one.
Are you playing one with your hands and with your feet?
Yes.
You know one game I never had on my radar, but I kind of saw actually being played, and I'm like, you know what? I think this one is actually better than I give it credit, and I might try it if it ever comes off. Is Star Trek Online looked pretty.
No.
Yes, no. I know about all the issues. I know about all that, but I wouldn't pay a dime extra.
Yeah, no. The actual ship content is actually fine. The issue is, its pacing is bad, and if you're not careful, you really can't get the max tier ships without paying. Like, you can only go so far until you have to pay.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's more like if you just want to drop it without paying.
Yeah.
It's free.
The thing you can do is, if you want them, you can get the premium currency in game, but you can only refine so much of it a day. Or I think it's a day or a week.
What chance do I have left? Fun fact: I have 81% of the achievements for Metro Last Light.
But I was gonna say though, if you want to see, if we want to talk about games with jank coding, fucking hell,
Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter have jank as hell coding.
Don't forget the original Vampire the Masquerade.
Honestly, I think I don't know which one's the worst. I was gonna say I know Ratchet and Clank is fucking god awful coding wise, because they do so many weird things with the code to make it work. So it's like when they went to remaster, it was a pain in the ass how weird the code was, just how bad it was.
I mean, you can say that same exact struggle to Dragon Age 1 and 2 because they literally don't know the code anymore.
That's because that entire team's gone.
Yeah. They literally can't read it.
With this one, it's like they can read it and everything like that, but it's just really bad because they do a lot of weird workarounds to make it work on the run.
Was it more limitations of the time back then, so they had to do the workgrounds?
It's more the workarounds are the only way they could get certain stuff to work. Jak and Daxter also did the same thing, because Jak and Daxter, yeah, and it was a bunch of custom code and language that Sony had no idea what the fuck Naughty Dog and Insomniac were doing.
They had to sacrifice a child every day to get the coding to work.
No, it was 1,000 to the golden toilet.
In the executive producer's office.
Also, the Heavy Flame was mentioned earlier. Yes. I too play the Sisters of Battle.
Oh, everyone loves Sisters of Battle. Who doesn't?
I love shoving 30 Heavy Flamers into my army.
Yeah. Also, wait, I just realized. I think. No, you two have met because I think we played Space Marine 2 together.
Space Marine 2. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although I will say I am very interested to get back and do another playthrough of the Rogue Trader now that because the Executioner class, its main feature is you can double damage over time effect. it's for each instance the damage over effect. So if you apply like 2 different types of damage over time, you just double them, and you can do like ridiculous ass amounts of damage.
Feels like Risk of Rain nonsense.
Yeah, well, it's keep in mind, one of the things that they were very vocal about improving after feedback from players is Pyrocycer.
Yeah, because honestly, Pyrocycer, I mean, it was alright, but it took a long time to get to a point where you can actually like use the pyros. You had to rely on guns and melee for most of like the early game.
And to be honest, if you were playing a Pyrocycer, you were dealing inferior damage to the telepaths. Because the telepaths also had the amazing ability that if you had excess damage, the excess damage could chain to the nearest enemy.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the XX damage was like just a regular feat you can get for any of that.
No, it's telepath.
Really? Because I think what it is now is I actually like or maybe it was telepath. I do see on Ina, but no, I think they might have changed that because I think in the recent one I looked at the tier list and I was doing the Pyromancer and I saw that exact same feat available to me.
They must have changed it because yeah, no, it was telepath only.
Also, Warhammer was mentioned. I opened up the Stellaris Workshop, and on the front page right now is a scenario for Warhammer M41, where it's a preset galaxy of the actual Imperium, instead of how it is in lore.
I mean, to be speaking of 40k, one of the runs I did in my early Stellaris, I did like a bunch of Stellaris Empires. I never ever finished them because the game's a bit long, although I think it's gotten faster recently, or maybe I've just gotten good enough that I can actually play it faster, but I did an entire Imperial Man run.
That's fair. Honestly, I haven't played Stellaris in a while.
They have a bunch of new DLC that I keep getting on my 5. I play on the 5 because my PC can't really handle anything.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I haven't played Stellaris in a while is because I've been busy playing Hearts of Iron instead.
Right, there's so much Hearts of Iron to play!
I play the, there's a Fallout.
If you're into, like, World War II stuff, may I introduce you to, sorry, I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's, like, the multiplayer one where we two sides of the war, the Wardens and the Colonialists. What?
Foxhole?
Foxhole, yes.
I don't play.
Isn't Foxhole the one where they took over an island?
I believe so.
I just know it's the one that Ignis group plays of Raptor, and it gives him PTSD.
No.
But
also, that man is like going through it because here's the thing about being a developer. He does a bunch of Arma videos, never acknowledged its existence, but he does a single Foxhole video and then they acknowledge its existence.
But I don't play a whole lot of World War II stuff. I play Hearts of Iron because there's a Fallout overhaul mod for it.
Of course. No, I think I know what it is now. Yeah, I think I saw someone playing that. The
Silver Blues mod.
The one with the mother. They had one with like the mother and like the Fallout thing or something like that.
Twin Mothers?
No, it's like a group of like psychic people, and they're all girls to try and bring back the mother or something.
Not entirely sure, because it's the entire west coast of like it's Fallout 1, 2, New Vegas. I think Brotherhood of Steel in their tactics. But also a lot of custom stuff, like all the way up to like, Canada, all the way down to Mexico, and all the way over to like Texas. And a bit beyond. It's really, really well done.
One thing I was gonna talk about earlier though, because we were talking about like funny jank things with the internet. I think we can agree one of the most jank things that was ever done, and the person who had this idea is a fucking psychopath. Was what if I let the Twitch Hive mind control a Pokemon character? Oh no, consult the Felix Foxhole. Praise Helix.
It's a lapse of judgment.
And yet, it was really good up until Gen 3, and then the fact that they had because they started to have a viewer drop during Gen 2, but there were rumors that Red did not have the base Red team, so this fucker modded the game So Red had a completely different team. So they get there, like, okay, it's gonna be Pikachu. Red throws out Zapdos. And the team's like, the community's like, oh shit, it's our team for the original Red, that's awesome! Gives it 5 seconds. Oh shit, we have to defeat Zapdos! Because if I remember, Zapdos was, I believe is like one of the most powerful Gen 1 legendaries in base game. Besides Mewtwo, of course. And it's a lot more brutal to defeat Red with that in that scenario because of the fact that oh no, I can't do this yet. I need a different devil. Because not only do they have to fight Red, but Red's at the end of one of the hardest dungeons in Gen 2.
Didn't speaking while I'm on this tangent of Fallout like style games, one game that I think I need to get back to playing eventually on my computer. It's one of the few games I have on my computer is Wasteland 2.
I Wasteland 3. Actually, from what I remember, that
3 honestly is better. Wasteland 2 is like, it's one of those games where if you don't know what you're doing, you're screwed up. Because I have a melee fighter who can't do shit because I didn't point any points into his agility, so he can barely move.
Yeah. But one of the points of that mod for Hearts of Iron, the Over Blues one, it has a self-memory that references Wasteland.
Oh, with the Desert Rangers?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, Wasteland's the game that's like that has the weird ass skill of toaster repair. And if you max it out, you can get a death ray.
It has a lot of honestly, it has a lot of charm. Like, I mean, the first one was completely different gameplay than 2 and 3, and 3 does like. So you know, a lot of games there's like a clearly good choice and clearly bad choice. 3 does a really good job of like having you be forced to work with terrible people and having to pick who is your shade that you can actually deal with.
That's fair.
Because it's the winters. Because things did not go well for the Rangers after 2, and they're trying to build themselves back up in 3.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
oh shit!
Actually a sub-mod for
Evolution!
Nice. But there's a mod for a sub-mod for the Or Blues mod that makes all of the world leaders anime girls.
There's a mod that makes all the characters, all the main characters from, well, actually every character in Call of Duty Black Ops into anime girls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think what do the Russians do to you, Mason? Oh, I see 1 million lives hurt. Was 1 million lives.
It's my mental illness. I get to choose the coping mechanism.
It raised the question of what anime character do you pick for each world leader? And why do I see Sonya the evil?
Because honestly, she's probably the only like anime girl in that whole list that actually fits the whole aesthetic.
She's the leader of a crazy AI in Mexico that basically wants to reunite all of Mexico.
Of course, she would be in the AI.
Yeah.
If I remember,
because I know exactly why she picked the AI because it's literally the furthest thing from God.
Yeah, because she hates God because God put her in that situation.
But to be fair, it was more just he refused to believe, and he's like, I'm not even calling you God. I'm gonna call you Creature X.
Yeah, the funny thing is in
and then he sends literal Mary Sue and Gary Sue's after him.
In Isekai Quartet, because of all the shit that Ainz does, Tanya becomes convinced, like, are you X? And then he's confronted, and Ainz just like, who the fuck? Are you also from Japan? And they just spend like a good day connecting and understanding time what they miss from Japan. Before, of course, Ainz talks about how he misses his body. Because remember, he's now a Skelly man.
Yep.
Who made a mistake and now has a fucking yandere.
That's what curiosity gets you, man.
It wasn't even curiosity. It was because he thought the game was gonna end. Like, you know what?
Fucking around.
Yeah, he was fucking around with his friend's code and just altered, like, where she's obsessed with him. And then he did not expect to get stuck in that world.
Well, gotta live with it now.
Very much. Devil Shard. Ooh, wine.
I don't see what the problem is.
She is super aggressive. It is funny though. If you've never watched Overlord, every other member of his, every other member of the guild does not question any of his orders. They all think everything he does is part of some grand plan. There is only one person in the entire group who can see through his bullshit. And it's the one he created. And he hates. Vehemently hates. Because it was made during his Chudy phase.
So you want to know? You know what line sticks to me in Overlord the most? It's like that. It's the one line where he's talking about oh, I got this game, but unfortunately my sister voices one of the characters, and I'm like, man, that is rough.
Oh, right, yeah. But no, during when he first meets his character, he forgot what the NPC he designed looked like. It had a certain edgy aesthetic.
Oh god.
Yellow uniform. And as he's doing, he's like, look, you have the uniform, you don't need to do all the extra shit, you got the looks, you can live with it. You know, basically trying to talk to... Because the fucker does the salute. And then after I'd said it to him, the NPC just look at him. Just starts speaking German.
Honestly, I still think the best season over Overlord is just where he's like, oh, the boss won't attack me until I actually get aggro. Well, time to buff myself to high hell.
Oh yeah, that's... Just hearing him activate all the buffs, it's just like, yeah. Like, I think, okay, Lich, me and you as Dark Souls players kind of feel that a little bit.
Honestly, I think the favorite part is that everyone commented on the fact he used a buff called Greater Hardening.
Yeah. But how long do people spend buffing before a fight in Elden Ring and Dark Souls?
Fly, infinity wall, greater luck. Fly, greater hardening. Double magic penetration.
It depends on how much I hate a boss. If it's like, okay, this is normal, I might throw a buff or two on for a fight and go in. And then there's a single boss that I look at and go, alright, how many buffs can I stack? Double.
Meanwhile, every time I'm in literally any fight in freaking Path of the Righteous.
Well, that's Pathfinder.
Yeah, but it's so bad, I literally gave the witch character battle meditation.
I have a character because I just went through the DLC of Wrath, and this is the Owls one, like as standalone.
Yeah.
And I trivialized the entire game going forward because I have a single kineticist in the party.
I need to get back to playing the file.
Honestly, if you want to get through most of the Path of Righteous, get the quickening spell as fast as possible.
Honestly, I'd say kineticist is even worse because it's just. Do you want to just? What was it like? I think it was Heightened or whatever. The one just like gives you a 50% increase on damage.
Huh.
Stack that with Maximize for free in a lingering AoE.
I mean, if you can somehow buff the horse's attack, and you all have horses and quicken, that's like 5 attacks.
Mm-hmm. Shove them over, yeah. But like, honestly, Kinesis is hella overpowered. If you don't build them, otherwise it can be terrible.
I only gave the paladin a horse because my thought pattern was I need her to go faster, and that was my only thought. I didn't know she'd like doing quadruple the amount of damage she was doing before.
Oh yeah,
I love the horses.
Hans.
Whenever I ask for a name for a horse, it either becomes Hans or how to put it.
Which horrible eldritch monstrosity are we naming our horse after this time, chat?
Oh no, just one of the recommendations I got was just Thundercock. And yes, I named it that. I was like, fuck it, sure.
You know, I don't I think someone did this on purpose because I'm looking. I look up the character Marianne from Full Houses, and there's one of her just holding a chicken next to her.
Oh no.
That is it. That is all. That's all it is. But I know what that really means. What someone's trying to say.
Oh, and by the way, because we were talking about Hearts of Iron earlier, and Metro. Since then, game real quick. Someone made an overhaul mod for Hearts of Iron that is Metro themed.
Like, are we talking Metroid 2099? Are we talking Metroid as in Nintendo?
No, Metro, not Metroid.
Okay. Because fun fact, I do remember an old podcast someone did a joke where it was like Mario was doing the podcast and Samus was announcing a new game, but it was Metro the Last Light.
There's a channel on YouTube called Mashed. They do really good animations. They have one called The Donkey Kong Experience, where he's basically Donkey Kong is Joe Rogan, and during it
on the podcast, yeah, I think I've seen.
Yeah, he's got the most recent one that they've been making clips of has Shadow on the podcast. And he just sits there. He's like, "So you're the ultimate life form. You have a lot of abilities that just keeps on going. So why did you use a gun?" And he's like, "Look, it was the 2000s. You either used a gun or you got a tribal tattoo."
Listen. If freaking Alucard from Helsinki is using a gun, I think anyone could just use a gun if they just want to be lazy that day.
Hey, if we're talking about Alucard, that is the crimson fucker, and you know it.
You know for a fact that those guns are merely just because he likes using guns. Everything he has is way deadlier than those guns.
Yeah, because of his hashtag life hack.
That he had to get rid of half of the. He had to get rid of all the souls.
Here's the thing.
A paradox.
Here's the thing. The manga goes after that, and he gets so much worse. Because
living and dead.
Yes, because of the fact that he absorbs
Schrodinger's cat.
He absorbs Schrodinger's ability. He can just teleport. Like, without any memes or anything, he exists everywhere and nowhere all at the same time.
You know what? Going back to Pathfinder real quick, I thought when I played Baldur's Gate 3, I thought I rested a bit too much. But then I played Path of the Rat, and then I'm like, oh, I just spent all my abilities in one fight. Let me just leave the map, rest, come right back.
Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I like Midnight Isles, the DLC, because it does not let you do that.
Really? How you just have to go play through it?
Yeah. No, you can rest, but it increases the corruption every time you want to rest during an expedition.
You don't get a roll. It just increases.
No, you do the roll, but you do island after island after island after island. There's a decent chance that you won't be able to cleanse until you're done. And so it's 50 fucking encounters on a boss fight before you can cleanse.
To be fair, most of my main my main character is mostly built around religion, so.
Yeah, even then though, there's only so many times you can do it.
Oh no, I imagine it'll still be fucking super difficult, but still, at least I feel like I can possibly tackle.
The character I was running and I still need to keep testing is a Black Blade Dampier. Take a guess what their name is.
The Crimson Fucker?
Yeah, I didn't go with that. I went with Alucard because of the name limit. But yeah,
Edgelord.
It's not even Edgelord. It's because the.
Oh yes, it is.
Okay, when the class itself, quoted from the developers, is based off of Castlevania's Alucard.
Doesn't make it not edgy. Is the thing.
He's not edgy. He's classy.
I mean, to be fair, I play a Dampier, and I mostly play the Inquisitor class, just to have that delicious irony of a Dampier hunting down.
Actually, if I may say, I think Alucard got edgy in the anime. In the original artwork, it was much more. He was like a kind of classic vampire. There was class to him.
Well, he's obviously he got edgy in the anime. You know who he was fucking traveling with? The Ball of Sunshine and dumbass.
And they all got corrupted.
No, Trevor just stayed the same. Still a dumbass.
Who did the corruption?
Oh yeah, he was the one. Yeah, he was doing the corruption, all right.
I showed my girlfriend one scene from that.
Is it the beer seed?
Oh yes, it was.
The beer scene. Are you sure it wasn't the? Please act like adults don't want.
No,
we're not children.
No, it's the beer scene.
Look. If there's two scenes we show anyone involving that show, it is either the, eat fuck you, yes, eat shit and die. No, eat shit and die, yes, fuck you. Or it's after he takes takes the long drink after killing the werewolf. Oh, this is better than sex.
Although to be fair, there is one scene that's a bit underwhelmed that I thought. Well, okay, because it's not really used because you can use a picture form and still get the point across. But it's the scene where Trevor goes about all of his economy and how he's like from this exotic family. 2 seconds later, almost dies from a fucking bar fight. And the caption to that is when you create your character's backstory versus fighting a level 1 goblin at the start of the campaign.
Yeah.
You know, I actually had D&D today.
I need to join something. I'm going crazy. I need D&D as a stress relief.
we need to get back to the FFD20. It's just time.
You say D&D is a stress reliever. I find it to be sometimes the opposite because I've been assigned the job of party dad.
Party dad?
If my character did not exist, the party would disband in about half a session.
Honestly, that feels like my friend Zach every time he joins any campaign.
It's so much worse. It's like,
he ran an entire empire, or pirate empire, and then got head of a family for that one campaign.
We found out that one of the party members, a paladin of I forgot he's a paladin of, but he's a paladin of Shar, and one of your party members is a very good aligned cleric.
Full moon.
And I forgot who she's of. And we found it because he did not reveal who he's a paladin of. One of the party members overheard him doing a prayer in the middle of the night, and then told the other cleric about it. And then he proceeds to repeatedly lie, trying to conceal his identity as a 4-winged Aasimar. Fallen Aasimar. And it just keeps getting worse. And my entire job right now is to make sure no one kills each other. The only reason he's still in the party is on my character's merit and everyone else's respect for him.
Yeah. That just reminds...
awful.
Well, that's why I mostly try and stick to playing with close people like on the chat.
Okay, Lich, you saw the stream up.
I'm waiting for the answer to clear. Yes, this is... Oh, nice. Chair explanation.
A simple bench. It's paid more from wind and rain. It often found in meeting places. Has a retro feel, but like that pose.
Maybe like one of your French girls, yes.
Yeah, no. I was talking about this before because of the fact Hector here, it does appear in the anime.
Mm-hmm.
As a bitch.
Yeah, he's a bitch. Oh my god, I am gonna lose.
Although to be fair, if you were Hector in that exact same situation, you would end up exactly like him. No change.
Yeah, no. I've said before, my only issue with Hector in the anime is I think his story overall is better. I just wish it was drawn out a little bit more with the whole him and Isaac dilemma.
Honestly, I feel like they just need another season to cook with it and to make him good.
Yeah. That and also, like, I feel they kind of toned down what Hector and Isaac could do, because Hector actively fought in the war.
Yeah.
And, like, not only is he an accomplished devil forger, he's also an alchemist. And that part got completely just dropped.
He also made a machine gun.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, he did need materials from the future to do so.
Yeah, because you need to steal from Jermaine.
Yeah.
Though I will say, the one character whose story is a vast improvement no matter what, just because he actually has a full-blown story in it, is the Count of Saint Germain. Lich, we've talked about...
You mean his elaborate plan to have sex again, right?
We haven't gotten to... We'll talk about that in a moment, but we talked about this before, like, the best scene with him, with the, introducing himself.
Him staying slowly tired, yeah.
Yeah. It's just every time, it's like, I am the Count of Saint Germain, and I am Uh, I'm whatever the
Whatever you
fuck
need.
you need me to be. It's like you just see that slow descent, and you're like, fucking hell, man.
Oh yeah. I'll be going in a second because I'm working on some stuff. But I got told today that because I'm in one party for D&D, but we have like 2 or 3 games going, and because it's different DM for each one, and I got told that today my character is a Pathfinder character.
I wouldn't be surprised. You're more familiar. I think at this point.
Well, no, in terms of power level. Because my friend recently got into playing Wrath of the Righteous after having played Baldur's Gate 3 a bunch and a bunch of 5e. This is kind of his first big foray into Pathfinder. And his response to looking at my fighter for this normal 5e game is he's basically a Pathfinder character. Why? 30 AC. He is basically made of legendary magic items.
I mean, 30 AC is not a big problem as long as you just stick to every spell that ignores it.
Oh, he also has decent saves, as long as it's not a charisma save.
Wait,
The joke is-
Christmas save?
He never talks, ever.
You make charisma. I thought you meant actual Christmas, like the holiday Christmas. Like
No,
that's
that's not charisma.
a very
Because
specific role.
because we do a we use a special way to roll our stats, and it's fucking wacky. He has a 2 in charisma.
Oh, wait, a 2. I thought you'd be dead it though. With that such a low charisma.
No, he does. He just does not talk. He basically is completely unable of talking, but he has the message spell through a racial bonus from custom race, and so all he does is he looks at someone, and the only thing he sends is radio static.
With how good your stats are and how low your charisma is, it just reminds me of that Russian Basher days. Like, I'm so good but so like low in charisma that talking to me has to feel like the world's most stressful hostage situation.
Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah,
has, like,
Lord
a
Death of
20
Murder Mountain.
He has like a 22 strength, like a 16 dex, a 20 in con, fucking like 16 wisdom, 14 intelligence. Like, he's the second smartest person in the party.
To be fair,
And-
I will never to this day ever live with that. My friend Tristan managed to roll a perfect. We were playing a Zelda campaign, and our friend Tristan managed to roll perfect stats for this character.
Well,
He was doing rolls.
keep in mind, Lich here has met in person Tristan and Sean.
Yeah, that's why I will always say Tristan's luck stats completely bullshit in real life.
Yeah, this is why I don't.
Mine is honestly not great usually. Like most of my characters for D&D have a pretty middling stat pool. There is the exception. I played a system that I can't fully recommend. It's very weird. It's very like it's an old system called Godbound. You're basically demigods, and it has a lot of very weird rules. And it lets you kind of make your own demigod of different abilities and all that. One of the things you...
Sorry,
Go
no, you keep going. I was about to talk about something different.
So, a thing with that, though, is depending on what powers you pick, you can increase your stats. And not just like oh yeah, you can increase your stat by a bit. No. You can just set one of your stats to 18. My character was the only one based, like, on combat. His stats were perfectly fine. The backup character, if he ever died, on their hand, I just named Jesus Christ because all the stats were an 18 or higher. He had, like, 1-4, which I made strength, and I just took, like, the might power and made it instantly, like, a 20. And so he was a menace, but he never got played because my other character just never died.
Yeah.
He actually killed the rest of the party.
No, honestly, that is a good threat to tell your DM. It's like, if you think this character is a pain in the ass, wait till you see my backup characters that's had even better stats for him.
Oh no, I have that in that game I mentioned where I was party dad. He doesn't have crazy high AC or anything like that. He is like 20. He's has a decent shield, has full plate armor, normal stuff. He's a cleric, keeps the party together. He is also, namely, vulnerable to fire damage and cannot be healed properly as the fact that he is a construct.
Okay.
So, because the guy who runs the game doesn't do normal medicine rules for stabilizing someone when they're down. You have to describe how you're stabilizing someone, which can affect the roll. My character is a little hard to stabilize when they're not organic.
No, hang on, no. Someone just explains, like, I will now pull out the thing of sheet metal I have in my bag of holding. I'll put it over the gaping wound of this construct, and I will bang some nails into this construct.
Well, no, he's made of wood. He's
What the fuck is the Alpha Velric?
He's a fey creature. So they kind of start stuffing the sticks back into him, essentially, trying to revive him. This doesn't work usually well.
He has leaves coming out of him. Like, put his guts. Wait, you're stealing leaves. Those are my guts.
But because he is like this, the DM has taken to just kind of mutilating the character a little bit. Because I can just reattach limbs. I've had my arm ripped off, both arms ripped off more than once.
I mean, it could be worse. You could be joining my friend Zach in Stab Through the Chest Club.
Oh no, that happened too. Got my chest completely crushed by a giant, because we're in Storm King's Thunder.
Oh no, it has to
ripped apart.
To join the Stab in the Chest Club, it has to be a sharp weapon that pierces you.
Oh, this was blunt, but it still went through my chest. The thing is though, my DM knows this, and one day I was at work and I messaged him, hey, because his one thing is, hey, of the 4-person party, 2 of the players are a bit new, don't do anything over the top. Right. Don't do anything super crazy.
Give me a second.
And I was like, that's perfectly fine. I'm A-okay with that. You know, they're new at the game. I'm not gonna, like, you know, completely just come in here, rock up with an overpowered character thing, right? And I asked my DM, hey, for my backup character, how about this? The edgier of a character I make, the more I'm allowed to min-max them. He said okay. My response was to say, okay. And I sent him my concept for my character. He was just like, yes.
I'm just trying to check what this material is.
You know what campaign system I want to play eventually? I want to try that 40k one.
I have a few of those, actually.
Well, it's specifically, I think, Wrath and Glory. It's the only one I know of, but if you got one,
newer ones, yeah.
If you got one that you recommend, I'll search because I know I search for a bunch of them.
I don't know which ones I recommend, but I bought a Humble Bundle a while back, so I have the PDFs for a bunch of them. Like I think it's Dark Heresy, Inquisition. What's your opinion on Death Watch?
Wait, my what on Death Watch?
Your opinion on Death Watch?
I just know that they don't like Xenos a lot.
There's an entire TTRPG system for them.
Okay.
Because they're basically special ops teams essentially built from other chapters. They do like special operations, making Xenos.
Yeah. Although to be honest, I'll tell you this right now: if there was any character I play, it'd probably be like an Arbok that got promoted to be like a what's the term for a junior inquisitor? Interrogator.
No, you're probably just counted as like part of the warband, you know, like or just Inquisitor henchman.
Well,
you know?
It's more like I meant more like he was an Arbok that did his job very well. That one of the Inquisitors just like I'm gonna start like. You can recruit.
Yeah, you're a henchman. Like, you're kind of just in their posse, and you're kind of getting trained. If they die, you're in charge now.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, I mostly want to do it just because I also been playing some LNU War, and I would just love to like, just like call out people and like, you
press
work for
exit
Chaos,
out.
my guy. You work for Chaos. That is an outrage. You'll cause international incidents.
But do you remember that generally speaking, Inquisitors are pulled from the Scala Progenia?
Yeah.
Like rogue traders, battle, and commissars, that sort of thing. The Commissar College.
You mean the school of the legend?
Kai, Cascade hero of the Imperium.
I don't know if he's my. I don't know if
Mr. Eisenhorn was a pretty good read when I first. I got read the first books.
Wait, which one?
Eisenhorn.
Although the cover book for Eisenhorn kind of lies a bit, or at least the newest one, because they show the Arbite front and center on that page. Barely does anything. I think he's only like in one scene too.
I have the audiobook. I need to sit down and listen to it still, but I have the audiobook for Oh, hello, Brat Dog. Welcome back.
I need to listen past the third book. watch someone recap the story of
Go
Eisenhorn.
on, you can go blow down. Come on, come on. I have the, but no, I
I'm
have the.
sad
But I was gonna say, is I have
Eisenhorn's
the audiobook. I need to listen to it for
To be fair,
the Red
Eisenhorn
Wake.
has one. To be fair, Eisenhorn has one of my favorite lines in all 4K so far. He's like telling a guy to move, and he's like, I suggest you hurry because you'll find out that my patience, unlike my authority, is not unlimited.
Oh, that line is fucking good.
Yeah, but
That's a hard line to drop, and I love it.
I'm giving you a little bit of a crash course into who the Red Wake is, or the Red Tide.
The Red Tide.
You've caught up already.
Tiberius, the Red Wake. Or Tiberius, the Red Wake.
But all the same,
Wielding his custom
test your ability
lightning
to see how
claw
much of your
chain
power
fist
has been
combos.
restored.
Hunger and Slake. He's a menace. Great.
So I didn't know for the Skull and Virginia thing. Is it just like that you have to be recruited early, or if you were performed exceptionally, they might eventually send you to the school to do some retraining?
Not very likely, because they bind weight and shit like that. They do the best, you're the best talent, and they just chuck you in there. It's where they get the scions from, the commissars, inquisitors get picked from there, so it's just a battle. It's a lot. I don't know if they can pick. I don't know exactly when they choose you though. But in terms of being RPGs, that's working. You always be working under an inquisitor, you know.
Yeah, that's probably.
That
But at the same time, I kind of need a little bit of that. Even if it's just a junior, I need a little bit of that leeway so I can just. Because you know how Cole Phelps just straight up make accusations in the game LA Noire, right?
I don't have to watch much of it, but the thing is, if you're an RBDs working for an Inquisitor, you can be a zealous fucker. That's just, you're working for Chaos. No, make it Commissar. Commissar working under a, what's it called? Imperial Citizen, working for Chaos. Bang!
No, though, to be fair, as Kane rightly pointed out, Commissars that are very quick to point their guns out will find themselves dying a heroic death miles away from the battlefield.
Yep.
There's a reason why he survived as long as he did.
I mean, to be fair, there's an Imperial Guardsman book about a company, and the first chapter, not even the first, the preview of the book, the first chapter is an Inquisitor, is a commissar that was assigned to that regiment, saying how he would change anything, and I'm gonna watch out for this guy because he's a bit of trouble. One random recruit goes up to him, asks him a question, he turns around, and that was the last thing he ever did.
By the way, for anyone who plays the tabletop for 40k, the next codex we're getting, speaking of the guard, the next codex we're getting for the tabletop for 40k is the Astra Militarum, otherwise known as the Imperial Guard.
Wait, we're getting a remake of the Imperial Guard Codex?
What do you mean a remake?
It's just the new version.
For the
New version, yeah.
of the game. Yeah, the new one for the current edition of the game. And with all of these, though, some of them we get a range release. So people are questioning, okay, so what range release are we getting? Last time was the
what's a
Acadian,
range release, you mean?
more models for the faction. So for the Tau, for some of them it's just they take a part of the faction, they release stuff for it. Dark Angels got their Deathwind Knights, their special Terminators. For Tau, they got a bunch of crews. They're Xeno mercenaries. For Guard, last time we got Cadians, because the Cadians.
They're the big ones, yeah.
Yeah, I don't particularly like them because I have style and taste.
I
don't know.
The Canadian armor is pretty arcanic, and every time you win any game with an Arcanian, they always give the most badass of speeches.
Yeah, but the faction I like doesn't need speeches. Because deeds speak louder than words.
Also because of the fact that I have high casualty rates.
To be fair, my favorite one still has to be the Catachan.
Honestly, justice for Catachan. The current in-production models for Catachan are abysmal. They're so bad. I
mean, their models may be bad, but lore-wise, they're getting a ton of love. Chaos tried to invade their planet. They did not even get an inch off the ground.
okay, don't get me wrong. The Slime Marbo model, the Sergeant Harker model looks good. There's Iron Ash Draken. They look good. They're good models. And then there's the basic Catachan infantry model, and they're supposed to be Rambo guys, they have their knives, their tank tops and all that. But their molded muscles and faces look like they're geriatric.
Didn't McCatchin go on record saying that like doing something was as hard as trying to like mate with a Catchin woman, and that both are frustrating and impossible, and that but one served no purpose, and he was highly referring to the woman as one served no purpose.
By the way, Raider,
Yes.
I'm GMing you a picture. This is what the current Catachan models look like.
They look the same as they always.
Yeah, because they're really old and they're really terrible. They have not gotten a new model in a very long time, and it's really sad. But they're not the faction that's getting a range release right now. Do you know which sub-faction's getting a range release this time?
Well, you said the Guardsmen, right? So.
Well, it's the Guardsmen, but it's a specific detachment of Guardsmen. Like the last time we got Cadians. This time
I'm going to get to the Winter Soldiers.
What do you mean? Oh,
the Valhallans.
The ones that haven't felt their toes in over 200 years.
That's the Valhallans.
No.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
get
Corps of Krieg.
Yes!
Gas masks! Let's go!
Please tell me they have a shovel on their models.
I've been to the model. I know their unique ability though is called Grim Demeanor. The more of them you kill, the more damage they deal.
So okay, if I may say,
wait, with that ability, wait, is it only for how many of them you kill in that squad, or is it how many you kill period?
It's in the squads. Basically, if you
so
kill
there is
anyone,
a cap.
okay, it's not like a strict damage increase, but basically, if you killed any of them, they get an accuracy increase. If you kill more than half of the squad, then they get a damage increase.
so
Because I was about to say, if it's only for squads, not as bad, because I thought if it was just based on the number of crewmen that died, period, someone comes to the table and the entire army is succeeding.
The funniest part is, I did that to somebody where I just ran a swarm of infantry. It wasn't Krieg, it was Catachan because they have good rules for it. And the guy was playing Tyranids, like a actual meta list that won a tournament. Like he didn't win it personally, but it's a list he found online that won a tournament. It was a really good list, really solid, and he played it. And I was just haha wackus bonkus. How many guardsmen can I shove into an army? And I won. He physically couldn't kill all of my units. It's like, oh, I want to see the middle objective. I whipped out all the guardsmen on the middle objective.
Outswarming fucking Tyranids. That's wild.
Yeah, like he's like, I finally cleared off all the guardsmen on this middle objective. Another, like a third Chimera rolls onto middle objective.
Okay,
honestly, the only way you can get more guardsmen than an army of guardsmen like you do is to have like a ton of artillery in the back just firing indiscriminately.
I could have actually done that. Instead, I had like infantry squads hold up in buildings, just last cannoning people.
Yeah. If I may, really quick talk about the game I'm streaming.
Yes.
So the reason I just said "oh shit" all of a sudden was so there's only 2 fights with the character Isaac in the game, and is the only chance you get to steal the item Devil Vein. And you need the Devil Vein to be able to make the most powerful innocent devil of the demon class.
Yeah.
I managed to steal it. It's really tight timing to steal it. The only times you get a chance to steal it in the main story are this fight with Isaac, the rematch later, and I believe the other time is in boss rush mode.
Yeah, by the rematch, you practically be at the end of the game.
Yes, but also the rematch is right before the final set of bosses.
Brother, stop!
Julia.
And you need.
I'm going to assume the final boss doesn't have anything to steal, right?
Nope. The final boss is Dracula, and you can steal from Dracula.
What does it give you?
Tomato juice.
Well, so be it.
Does the tomato juice do anything, or is it just?
It's a healing item.
Okay, just a healing item.
Oh yeah. By the way, Lich, did I tell you about the Ode to Castlevania final bit from Vampire Survivors?
Yes, you do.
Richter.
And he's voiced by fucking Astarion.
I do wish for you to stop him, honestly.
Then why did you keep me from him?
Because it is too soon. You still lack the strength and spirit to defeat him.
I will always love the fact that when he starts, it's just, die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
My brother.
That's enough, Richter.
Lord Dracula's
We're having a
Gosh,
complete...
light my candles, kill all the demons I have safely stashed away.
Then go with Belmont or one of his vampire
You and your
slaves.
family are ruffians.
No, Hector.
It's always been enough. Well, no longer. I'm going to show you that it do exist belong in this world.
Only you can free him from the curse. And also,
I still think the best part of that whole bit has to be the fact that they purposely had like an old filter on it to make it sound like it came straight out of the PS1.
Yeah.
I understand.
But you don't have Vampire Survivor, do you, Lich?
Forgive me.
I
I
do
was
not.
vexed. I did not mean to.
I will say, the Ode to Castlevania is a lot of fun, especially because of the fact the characters it has included. Like, when you start the game, when you start the Ode to Castlevania, you have to find 2 Belmonts in coffins to recruit them. The first Belmont you find in a coffin is Leon Belmont from Lament of Innocence.
Yeah, the original.
No, not the original, but that was the PS2.
I meant the original. Belmont.
Yeah, he's the first one, the one whose story ends with the forging of Vampire Killer.
Yeah.
Then you go to... Oh. PK in chat. Streamer, I have sent you a message through Discord. I must rest soon.
By the way, so I looked up Guard, 40K Imperial Guard on Google Images, and I scrolled down, and guess who I see?
That would be nice, because I could use those for the people who don't have reaction images.
But do you know who I see?
Who?
Do I see the man, the myth, the legend?
Kai
This
Biscayne.
Wait,
Oh.
wait, what?
What?
Wait, why did Kane come up? I just heard you start seeing. What happened?
So I looked up 40K Imperial Guard on Google Images and scrolled down, and real far up is just Kai Biscayne.
Okay. But yeah, no, so the first one, the 2 you find in conference, as I was saying, is first is Leon Belmont, the creator of Vampire Killer, and the first Belmont to start their war against darkness. Never killed Dracula. The last one, the other one you find, though, is Julius Belmont. Julius is known for meeting the most recent incarnation of Dracula, by the name of Soma.
He was also the one that finally sealed Dracula for good.
Yeah, so... Nah, it's never gonna end. But yeah, so the 2 you find in coffins are not... It's not only the first Belmont, but the last. I think that's pretty fitting.
The Alpha and the like how Alfarius was both the first first son to be found and the last one to be found.
But yeah, you use the other Belmonts to defeat certain bosses or do certain evolve their weapons to unlock the other Belmonts, including well, I say Belmonts, you unlock the other protagonists. Because in the list is, of course, Soma from Castlevania Dawn and Arya. Hector, who has, like, the most broken weapon in the game.
The developers of Ode to Castlevania felt sorry for what they did to him in Netflix.
Yeah, well... Okay, I kind of joke a little bit about his stuff in the Netflix version is so perfectly fine.
No, it's fine. It's just compared to, like, this absolute badass he is in this game, compared to that, it's like...
No, to be honest, I kind of would like an amalgamation of the 2.
Oh, yeah, no, I would like the mixture of the 2. Like, honestly, if Isaac had killed that vampire lady in love, he could have became what he is right here. And he wouldn't even have to, like, have done it on purpose to try to hurt him. It could have just been, like, an accident. But honestly, that would probably come at the expense of Isaac's character growth in that series, though. So I don't know.
By the way, Enomius Machine Tower in a Castlevania game, we know this place better as the Clock Tower.
Or no, we know this place better as odd shit. You better have depetrification ready.
I think even you know about like how much Medusa heads suck, Lich.
They're always in the fucking clock towers, too.
By the way, I had to check something real quick. Do you know who the oldest currently active living normal spaceman that's not a Dreadnought is?
Who?
the chapter master of the Blood Angels.
Yeah, Dante.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a reason why he wears the mask. It's not because of like any honor or anything. It's just because he's really fucking old.
Do you know what the common meme from him is?
What?
61.6%.
What?
The reason why is the joke is he's talking to a tech priest. It's like he's like, okay, we're talking about this Rubicon Primaris. Certainly, it can transition you from normal to a Rubicon or a Primaris Space Marine. But that's a high chance resulting in death. He's like, all right, I'm in. Lord, it has a 61.6% chance of death. Are you certain this is wise? Hold me full of whatever is used and let me hope Sanguinius His Majesty let me rest. He just wants to die.
And he survived.
Every time he almost dies, he's like, finally, I get to rest. Sanguinius appears.
It's
My
not your
son,
time.
it is not your time. Fuck! Yeah.
Also, the best bit about any Blood Angel, hey, that Tyranid swarm, that's Horus. Kill him.
That is a little bit of a misnomer. They believe that they are on Terra fighting the traitors. It's not always just it is Horus themselves. It's like they believe another fighting is the
No. It's
traitors.
1,000 times hilarious when you come up with the census. You see that Tyranid swarm over there? 1,000 Horuses! Horai! Kill them all!
But there was a Death Company dreadnought that was fighting a Tyranid, and they get like a shot him or something. He's like, sorcery! And he's like screaming at the he has like a normal Blood Angel behind him. He's like, yo, stand behind me, brother. He's like, come to Chaosor, come to die! As he's screaming at the fucking nids.
No, what's even better is in Space Marine 2, there's a dreadnought that when he's fighting the sorcerer, he immediately asks, "Is Magnus the red with the man wanted to square up with fucking Magnus?"
Mm-hmm.
So that here's the question: what is Gilliman's favorite food?
Pre or post heresy? No, pre or post heresy. Pre heresy, it's perfectly like grilled chicken with broccoli and rice, made to absolute perfection. Post heresy is 3 a.m. cereal at his desk with a stack of bowls next to him.
No, he wants the Depresso Espresso.
It's both. It's during the day or night.
Which, ironically enough, is also Conrad's Curse favorite drink, Depresso Espresso.
By the way, do you know what Primarch we might be getting next is?
The Vulcan lives.
No. What I've heard, what I've been hearing from the grapevine is people are talking, people are chatting, and we're not sure if this Primarch's gonna come back as Odin or as a furry.
Lehman?
Yeah.
The fucking Wolf King. The Primarch who I hate but love his chapter.
Yeah.
Although I will say, honestly, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of this Primarch or heard about it. But what I've heard, he basically has like Obi-Wan Kenobi level of roast. And it's the Jagassai Kong.
Oh, I love him. Yeah, Jack Kong's really great.
Like I think one of my favorite comments to him today that just what made me endear him as a character is when he's talking to Levi Rush, and they were debating who would win, and he just straight up telling him, "I would win." You want to know why? Because you go around telling everyone all your accomplishments and letting everyone know what you can do. Meanwhile, you don't know shit about me.
Yeah. There was actually a time where he was fighting an Orc warband with him. It was like him, the Lunar Wolves, and the White Scars, of course. And one of his most treasured companions, a Space Marine that's with him since very early on, gets felled in battle by an Orc, and he tells everyone to fall back, like take a step back. As man just starts misting Orcs basically. Like you can't even see. He's just a blur to other Space Marines. He's just a blur, and they talk about how basically he's in a state where like the very intention and thought from him can kill.
So it sounds like Ultra Instinct.
Yes, basically, yeah. And it's like, oh god.
No, I imagine the minute he does that, you just heard Mute City from F. You just heard Mute City from F. Zero, whatever you call. I forgot what you call Captain Falcon series.
F-Zero.
Yeah, F-Zero. You just hear that music.
But He's wonderful. I know one of the Primarchs we know is alive. He's just... It's like, what is he doing? He's pissing Lorgar off. You know, Birdman? Korax?
Ravengard.
Don't.
Yeah, Ravengard. Chorus Corvax, Ravenman, Birdman.
I thought he died.
Nope.
No, he turned into a fucking shadow monster in the warp. He's still loyalist completely, but he like learned of his true nature and became a shadow like crow monster in the warp, and now he's just trying to kill him. And it's lovely. Remember one of their meetings after everything had happened, Lorgar's like, you know, I'm not the same as I was before. You know, I've gained the power, you know, powers of the ruinous of the dark gods, because he has sent to a demon Primarch. And Chorus is like, yeah, I'm not the same either. And it's just a shadow crow monster. It's just, what the fuck?
Who now just exists to piss them all.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, listen, I will always hate Lord Guard, but at the same time, I can't also kind of feel for him. Not like feel for him, just the fact that everything that he ever wanted became what the Imperium is today.
Yeah. Fun fact, actually, one of the things with the Word Bearers made me respect the Iron Warriors. During the battle at Isfahan, like the heresy initially started, the Iron Warriors were kind of known for, friendly fire.
Okay.
Against the other traders. And a Word Bearer was like, you know, hold your fire or whatever, right? And the Iron Warriors responded with just chuckling, going, you know, have faith, cousin. We'll all bleed today. Before laughing at it and just turn the box off. And it's a goddamn.
One thing that still baffles me and Shay is how the hell is Peter Turbo a demon?
Yeah, I don't like it. I
mean,
really
the
don't like
only
it.
explanation I have for it is because Chaos, is that the Chaos Gods got pissed off enough at him for turning all their demons into like iron slaves that they just like, you know what, fuck you, turn them into a demon lord.
Honestly, if they had waited, it would have been a lot better, because he could have been a demon lord or a demon prince of Vashtor. You know, demon. It's a powerful demon that might become another demon god kind of thing. He's very, very powerful, and his whole shtick is machinery and demon engines. Very Iron Warriors.
I mean, at some point he can become powerful enough they can just steal him.
I think that worked out. I'm not sure exactly though. And then there's the Demonculaba. We don't talk about the Demonculaba.
Well, I mean, wait. First of all, since we don't know how he became a demon lord, it could just be from him.
No, having before he was really on the scene. For becoming a demon Primarch. I believe it happened during the Iron Cage incident.
Oh yeah, back when
that's right,
he was having his whole beef with
What do you mean having his beef? He's always had this beef and it's still ongoing.
I mean, to be fair, the other guy could die and he would still be having the beef with his corpse.
Yes.
Like, honestly, if he managed to, like, kill that loyalist, got a grave site to him, if that grave site could be on Holy Terror himself, Peter Terror would sneak in every year just to constantly talk shit to him.
Yeah. It's like, how to have, like, made the heresy not happen? Hey, God Emperor. Say you're proud of Peter Turbo, like, a handful of times and it won't happen. Because if Peter Turbo didn't turn traitor, the traitors would have just lost so fast.
Yeah, you know how you stop the heresy track? Oh, my best friend, the Emperor, says to him out. I'm about to embark on this thing. You know, Emperor, maybe you should tell your son Horus what you're doing.
Yeah, a little bit. But, do you know what's a funny thing? Because like, there's the whole thing where, like, him and Malkador are, like, doing the war game, about, like, the heresy and, like, what their options are. And people say, why didn't they just send Dorn to slow down the heresy, right?
Isn't Dorn just about defense, not fighting?
Yeah. Well, to slow them down is the thing.
Yeah. Offense
the
is not a thing. He tried offense once and it bite him in the ass.
That's the thing, though. They didn't need to do offense. They just needed to do defense and hold them down and slow them down, which you were perfectly good at. Do you know why they never did that? One more Primarch would have turned traitor, which would have been the fastest lose con for the Loyalists.
Wait, who would have turned traitor?
One more Primarch would have turned traitor, which would have made them instantly lose, because this Primarch would have gunned it for the Imperial Palace and killed the God Emperor.
Wait, which?
Take a guess.
I don't know of any loyalists that hated the Emperor too much.
No, he didn't hate the Emperor. No one's really sure why he would turn traitor, but he just would have. Weird.
I'm gonna not say Gilliman, say Reese?
Nope. Nope.
The Raven guy?
Nope. Who has the ability to get past everybody and go straight for the Emperor and kill him?
Well, the only people I know that can probably sneak by are they're traitors already, so.
No, there's one that isn't. Hello, I am Alfarius.
No, that Lafarius was a traitor.
It was a Megon then. It was whichever one stayed the loyalist would have also turned traitor.
No, they both officially. I think they both went traitor, but they never. But it's kind of also speculated they might not have been.
Weird, yeah. During the heresy was very weird. But they both would have fully went in on being traitors and gone for them.
Why? Why if they?
No fucking clue. No fucking clue.
Because all we know is that Dord killed one of them. Which one?
But no, it was like a psychically active war game that him and Malcolm were running, and basically had all the powers based on chess pieces. And it's like if they sent Dorn to defend for some reason, fucking Alfarius and Nuego was being a traitor to gunned it for the Emperor, and it's like what the fuck.
But I'm pretty sure what Rogador did do was defend in the actual scenario.
He defended he went to defend the palace. He didn't go out to defend.
Oh, I thought he had other legions defending other planets.
Yeah, but him personally, like they didn't have the entire legion on the front line.
Of course, personally he'd be at Tower Terror itself.
Basically, it would have been flipping what Gilliman did with Dorn, where like they were like the ones in the front lines and everything.
I mean, to be fair, holding was their best option because all Horus's strategy was like he managed. The only reason there was a war is he had the element of surprise, but as it was going on, it was slowly fading, and the loyalists were gaining more ground.
Yeah. Fun fact: if they had held off for another 20 hours, the Emperor wouldn't have died. Or
I think it was another few minutes actually.
No, it was a few hours. It was a handful.
I know that they were like. I know that it was like. The Emperor went on the ship, and then they got a message from Gilliman saying that we will be arriving in Terra soon.
Yeah, I think it was like 10 or 20 hours. Like, it was like a day at most. Like, it was not very long.
In terms of battle, it's an eternity.
Yeah. No, they didn't get the message.
To be fair, the Emperor already left at that point. The only reason the Emperor left is because Horus baited him because he knew, like, I need to defeat the Emperor now. Let me drop all the shields on my ship.
Yeah. Who here knows the story of Elenius Pius?
I think we've talked about it before.
Is that the woman that's based off of, or who the kids are based off? Or no, he's named
Elenius Pius is a guardsman, supposedly. Supposedly he's also an Eternal. It's not very well known. It's very kind of muddy. But the story goes that when the Emperor was struck down by Horus, after Sanguinius was already struck down and died, Emperor was hit by Horus and needed him.
Wait, he's the guy that stood in front of Horus, right?
Yes. Yes.
But isn't who he is vastly changes depending on who's telling the story?
Yes. One of the stories though is the guardsman.
Well, that's like a guardsman telling a story, but if a space marine's telling the story, then it's like a Terminator.
Yeah, but the thing is, the reason why I like the Pius one the most is because the fucking lines he has is so fucking good. Like, there's one thing, it's like him saying that, even if Horus strikes him down, hundreds of thousands will take his place. And I have pointed out that he does not just represent a single guardsman. He represents humanity, just the complete bad shit fight against insane odds and complete willingness to die. Overall though, interesting character. Or potential character, whatever. Anyway though, I will be heading out. I'm gonna go exist for a while.
Take apart your computer.
I hope it's more than a while.
Go wash all your computer parts with soap.
I'm gonna die. I was playing not Monday into Tuesday, I was playing Hearts of Iron until 7 in the morning. And then I passed out for a while, and then had to get up at like 8 a.m. today to play D&D. I'm very, very tired. Later.
Later. I think that's about time for me to head off as well.
Okay, I am probably going to call it after this area.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. I need to heal. Is that okay? That's another shortcut, another secret that needs the final innocent devil, which I think we're getting soon. I'd like to say. Let me see. How much gold do I have? 500. I could buy. I think I can cap out my healing items. The annoying thing is, I think I'm going to need another ceremonial tool, and there's only 2 hard existing ceremonial tools in the game. The other one is from... If I need more, I have to... I don't know why I just said that. I need to steal them, and the steal for it is really fucking hard. Though, it might be easier with time stop, in theory.
Come on in. What can I get you today? What will it be today?
Oh, it's 200 a piece, so...
Thanks as always. Come back again.
Okay, No, it doesn't take me too long to... It won't take me too long to try it, so... Switch back over to Wizard. I want to see if I use Time Stop while they are active to steal, if it'll give me more time. I don't think it will, but it doesn't hurt to try. Ugh. I'm gonna have to switch to a different weapon. I can't do it with this, it's too strong. I fucked up on the timing. Nope. The trick is you need to have them... when you go to hit them, you have to, like, hit them into a wall. Because otherwise they go back, they fly back too far. I need ceremonial tools, so because I need it for that innocent devil. It's at least gonna give me a chance to get some more Evo crystals for my wizard. You know, if I'm gonna do this, I'm probably better off using the other door because that gets me 2 chances. If I go through there, I only get the 1. Wait, is it not Slogger I steal it from? Which one did I steal it from? Shit, I just did all that for... fuck. Which demon was... Oh, which monster was it? Oh! Oh! Okay, Okay, so there are 2 demons I can... Oh, 2 monsters I can steal, the ceremonial tool from. One is the Blaze Masters. That's just a bit of a bitch and a half because of the fact you have to, perfect guard a specific attack. The other one is the ghosts at the entrance to the forest. But I can actually easily do that one because, didn't know this, you hold R1 and you press X, or you press square or whatever the attack button is. I'm saying X because I'm playing with an Xbox controller. But you basically press, you hold, while guarding, you press it, you do an uppercut, and then you have to quickly jump and steal. It's still very tight timing, but I'm gonna give it a try, because I need some ceremonial tools. There it is. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to actually, I'm making a few short swords just because I want to keep them around for other stuff. Because I know, different weapons will have it for different ones. Let's see here, make that. Which unlocks this. And then I need another Spirit of Fuji. Which I know I could steal that from the devils, if I remember correct. The lesser demons. Oh shit. Okay, if I need more, I know where to come. Let me double check here. If it doesn't take me too long to get Spirit of Fuji, I'll grab that really quick too. Okay, it says a rare drop from certain enemies, and then I can steal from lesser demons. I know, or I could find lesser demons. I will hold off for now, and I'll keep moving forward in the story. The reason why I'm going to hold off for now is just because, I just don't feel like going through all that right now. Because to get what I want, the Spirit of Fuji, I can either get it from as a rare drop from certain enemies that I'll be encountering going forward, or I could go back to the temple and go fight lesser demons and steal it. If I don't get the material by the time I start getting ready to fight like Legion, I will go and collect it. There we go. Just to keep them off me and give me some breathing room. The Mage Innocent Devil honestly has some of the most useful combat support skills as opposed to like the general support from the Fairy. Steal some gold because I'm gonna need it. Gates just sealed up. Am I locked in? Yeah, I'm locked in. Okay, there's a few items you can only get through theft, like the Devil Vein, like I said, can only be stolen from Isaac, and I think it's like one of 3 boss materials? If I get, I didn't talk about it during because we were having the conversation, but if you paid attention, I created a save state during the Isaac fight after I stole. That is a rare, that's really hard for me to do, so I wasn't giving that up. It's pretty much the only time I will actively use save states. I heard another spawn. Candle turkey! I heard, yep, something just spawned. Something wants me dead. Is that thing something just spawned? Isaac did it. Remember, chat, if anyone asks, Isaac did it. The wizard is really just a middle ground between the battle type and the fairy innocent devil. It's not as good in either of its roles. Well, it's good in support depending on what you need. Like, if you need to keep the enemies off you, you use the floating bee. You've got lightning strike, and you've also got why am I drawing a blank here? You've got time stop. It's just very squishy. It's also one of the main familiars I use in Ode to Castlevania. So far, of the familiars we have, or the instant devils we have, I do not believe the crow is an innocent devil that you could get in that game. Neither is the battle type, but the fairy and the wizard are. It's in particular the first form wizard. The fairy is actually swapped out with the... Instead of using the sprite for the basic fairy in this game, they use the sprite for the fairy familiar from Symphony. Which, oddly enough, looks like the fairy from Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh, an unexpected guest. So, Zed hasn't slain you yet? I see you were spying on us.
Yep.
But I am an expert at miraculous escapes. Despite that, however, I have fallen into his trap at last. Trap? What trap? Well, the space itself is a barrier. Which leads me to question, how did you get here? On foot. There were no barriers. Interesting. Most interesting. Yes, that is quite possible. What are you saying? Well, in this space, I may be partially freed of the fess of time. Well, that means I can have a direct physical effect here. For example, I could fight you. So is that your intent? To stop me by force? Not exactly. By fighting you, all that I need to know will be revealed.
So, welcome to the fight with Saint Germain. He time travel. He can teleport around the arena, so he's kind of bullshit. But you're going to want to have your wizard... Oop, no. Fuck. I used the wrong ability. You're gonna want to keep your wizard type innocent devil on time stop, since when he uses time stop, you get countered with your own. Oh wait, shit. And steal it. The immortal fragment is... I'm actually creating a save state immediately for this, for the same reason from when I stole from Isaac. It's a rare item. It is only obtainable from stealing from the Count of from Saint Germain. The reason, but the things you can create with the Immortal Fragment, there aren't a lot. The Immortal Fragment is used for one thing. You combine the Immortal Fragment with the Hyen Bomb, Fire Flask, and Phalangus? I don't know how to say it. But two of them are materials, the other three are special weapons created by merging various weapons together from the special category. You can create a Gatling gun. Whoa! I have no way. I don't think I have any way to stop this because I have no way to alter time. Yeah, I'm now operating at a bit of a disadvantage, because ideally for this fight, you're going to be using your wizard. But the issue is the wizard's abilities eat up its heart supply. Though, Swordfall really does help. Actually, I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna reload the save state. Because, yeah, no, I think I botched it. You know what? No, okay, I am going to... Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take a death. And I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm actually gonna reset and... try that again, because... that early botch really... Like, the fact that I used the wrong spell at that opening moment really fucked me over in terms of my, why am I drawing a blank here? In terms of my hearts for my wizard, and I need the wizard, Innocent Devil for that fight. Grant, he is by far of the bosses one of the easier to steal from, because you just need to use Time Stop. My plan for this go is I'm going to steal from the Count of Saint Germain, and then I'm going to put my wizard into guard until I need it. He's making me burn through my supply of serums, though. So you may notice something during the time stops, though, that, the count is not affected by stopping time. So, yeah, that's something to keep in mind. I don't have any more serum, so we're just gonna have to power through. I should have known. Wait, what am I doing? Because, do you have the ability to... No, you can inflict poison. Shit. Oh, yeah, he's just got a gun. Oh, shit! Not again! I cannot afford to get poisoned again. Good thing is, whenever he does that, it's also accelerating my healing. Not again! Stop! Fucking what? Oh.
I promise not to interfere with you again. Very well. I now see how fascinating time, or rather, fate, truly is.
Just who are you?
A traveler. Only half here. Not allowed to speak the truth. Not allowed to act upon reality. Yet, one who knows all. That about covers it.
I see. Not allowed to speak the truth.
Please forget everything I have told you. A traveler merely passes through, touching nothing, changing nothing. But there is one thing I can tell you.
What is that?
I feel a new destiny flowing out of you. Walk the path that is meant for you, without fear, for you are no longer alone. Give my regards to Zed when you see him.
Goodbye, Count. Yes, this would be the last we would see Saint Germain up until the Castlevania anime. He's a very mysterious character, and I kind of wish he would appear in other Castlevania content, but he just doesn't. But also, for defeating the Count, it's time. This is the final Innocent Devil. Gale. The Devil type. So their unique ability is the Magic Circle. Also, unlike every other Innocent Devil evolution line, they only have one. They are a straightforward path and usually require a lot of crystals. But the unique thing is, you cannot currently fully evolve this Innocent Devil. To reach its full potential, you need to have not only 200 crystal. Well, no, there's a couple steps in its evolution, but to reach its max, you need to have a certain weapon. And that is, to create that weapon, he needed the Devil Vein you steal from Isaac. We managed to get it, but now we just have to create the weapon. There's just a lot of stuff I need to do. But once you get this Innocent Devil, you can actually go fight the likes of Legion. Though do not fight Legion right now because, oh my god, he is... Whoa, shit. That is fucking exploding. Legion is fucking hard. Legion is a super boss. He is the hardest boss in the game. I believe having more health than fucking Dracula. And if you're not careful, can just one-shot Hector. Right now, what my plan is, I'm going to make it to the next save point, and then no, I'm gonna make it back to the ability to go back to the temple. I'm going to collect the another spirit of Fuji, so I can create Don't come to me. Okay. Just so afterwards I'll be able to create the oh, why am I drawing a blank here? Oh yeah, the spear I need so I could get a step closer to creating the weapon to forge my to master this Innocent Devil. If I remember correctly, if you're able to put in the time to level it up, it is the most powerful Innocent Devil. It just doesn't start that way. We're gonna switch back because I might need another. I might need the magic circle again. So. Yeah, I'm gonna need the magic. Okay, I need the magic circle, so that means I gotta go kill some enemies. Go back through here, I'll spawn all those necromancers, and they're easy enough for me to kill, so... Ooh, some more gold. Okay, just keep on top of the enemy. I was too far away. Just so... I'm also going to try to steal some gold so I can be able to... well, you know... restock on items and deal with whatever the fuck's coming. Okay, so I need to go back 2 rooms to get this room to respawn. Okay, that just leads to a shortcut back to the teleporter. I want to see what's over here first. If I'm not using the magic circle, I'm gonna have my devil here sit in guard mode because he just does not have the power to fight right now. I probably should get better. Like, get into the habit of actually destroying these the candles, because I forgot, like, they can have things like you know, the large meat that gives a good chunk of health back, or even potions. So if you wear the sacrificial brooch, instead of Hector taking the damage, it will be the innocent devil. Oh shit, I think I robbed both of them. Was that the next door? Oh my, 1,200. Nice. There are two things I need to start collecting materials to be able to create. One is, as I said, I need the I need another ceremonial tool, so I'll be able to make the weapon to create well, to reach the final form for this innocent devil. The other one is I will need why am I trying to blank? I need to start preparing to create the pumpkin weapon so I could get that innocent devil. Though, as I've said, that one is not the... Okay, it is the weakest attack-wise. You do not collect that innocent devil for combat. You collect it for its stat boosts to Hector. Like, you see, the devil type actually gives Hector some pretty even stat distribution with 7 to strength, 2 to con, and 2 to luck. The pumpkin is just a massive increase to luck. What might end up happening is I might actually go to try to get the pumpkin devil first before the weapon for the final type of devil. I just gotta check what materials I need. Yeah, this one, there isn't really a clear spot you're supposed to go. You do need to... So, it's somewhere you need to go with this innocent devil. I believe it's actually in the first area, but I'm going back to the temple.
Come on in. What can I get you today? What will it be today? Will that do it? Thank you. Thanks as always. Take care.
Okay, So, okay, the next place we're going is... We're gonna go get the... why am I drawing a blank here? I'm gonna go get the Spirit of Fuji so I can get started on those spears I need. Because I need 2 of them. The reason you need 2 is because of the fact you need to make the weapon, you need the trident at like 2 different phases of its evolution path. It's really dumb, if I'm gonna be honest. I could go fight Legion, but I'm not confident in my level or my demons as of right now. Or my Innis Devils. I'd like to have this guy at the very least phase 2. But, you know, that's a bit of a big ask right now. I believe there are lesser demons in this hallway. No, wait, I'm thinking... Actually, so interesting thing you may notice that our demon here can do. Well, the devil can occasionally cast those 3 fireballs that are the same spell Dracula can use. Okay, there it is. So you're the one I need. Wait, was that? Fucking hell, yeah, no, that was just luck. Rare ring coming in handy. Okay, so let's see here. You need this. Oh, I only have 1, so no, I need to craft another. I forgot. Oh, no, actually, no, I think I needed it in the Naginata. Let me see here. No, I need Sasumata, 1 ether and 1 aquamarine to create the trident. Then I need to evolve the trident into the versatile spear. And then I merge that back with the other one. Can I get this yet? I need a dark crystal. The only place to get that is in the mountains. Okay, okay, I need... Okay, so I'm actually going... I'm wrong what I'm doing tonight. Oh, well, it was gonna be ending. I'm gonna get one more thing created. Let's see here. Let's keep an eye on you. Come on. I dodged too early. He's locked onto the devil, so... Makes it a lot harder. No, if I can time it right when he's coming at me... Oh wait, fuck, you have that too. Shit. I'm just gonna completely de-summon my innocent devils right now. There we go. Do I need any more Spirit of Fuji's for this evolution line? Oh shit, the Gundam card game is gonna get a full release soon. Nice. But, let me see here. Let me go into the spears really quick. I just want to make sure there's nowhere along this line that I'm going to need another Spirit of Fuji or Ceremonial Tool. Okay, let's see here. Do I have that? Good, because yeah, I actually was going to need a Naginata anyway, because I need that combined with the Trident for the Versatile... Or a Versatility Spear. And I need ether and the other one. Okay, so yeah. I need to go quickly steal another, thing. What I'm gonna do is magical ticket back to Julia's shop. I'm gonna go back over to the, what's it called? Why am I drawing blank? I'm going to basically use the fast travel to go back to the forest, quickly steal that, and then we're going to call it for the night. I'd like to say we're actually almost done. There isn't too much more. It's more so the fact that I want to do I want specific innocent devil stuff. I believe I have everything I need to enter, like, the hidden, like, all the hidden areas now. I think I can enter the Infinite Corridor, the towers, and I know I could go fight Legion. I want to see really quick if there's anything else from this I can anything else here I can create. Actually, you know what? There is something else I can do really quick. Because I have a nice place right by the teleporter that I can go grind for this item from. That is ether. We need more of it, and, well, there's a guaranteed spawn for one by himself that we could go to as many times as I need to in the clock tower. It's really coming down up there. I'm gonna keep you on guard because I know what I need to wait for the steal. There we go. I don't mind using that right now just because of the fact there's a lot. I'm going to be able to get a lot. Hey, Jason Mask. I'm actually starting to run out of bronze. Holy shit. Just need to remember I steal sun tears. But okay, let me double check how much ether I need for this. Because I believe that guy respawns every time. So let me double check. One for you. One for the trident. So I need two. So I need two of them, and then I'll be able to go see if I can. Or do I need to go further for you to respawn? Okay, I might need to go further out for him to respawn. No, okay, let me see something. If I don't kill him, if I then go back in, does he respawn? And does his steal opportunity reset? It does. Okay. So just no killing him until. Actually, that's all I needed. Then I need an aquamarine, which is. I need to go back. I want to get these. I want to try to get this weapon, like at least parts of this done today. Actually, I just realized I'm gonna need another ether because I need the trident. So I'm gonna go back. Because I need the trident twice. I needed once in its base form and then once in its form afterwards. It's kind of wild how much is needed for this thing, but I believe it is for the best Innocent Devil. It's basically Hector's equivalent for the Innocent Devil Isaac's been using. Okay, next step is to go to the aqueduct again. Because I need to fight fishmen. There are going to be... I could just go to the Tower of Evermore, which is one of the places we're going to be covering later, but I don't want to go through the whole tower tonight. And, yeah, once you start the Tower of Evermore, that is, that's not something you're going to be leaving in the middle of. I'm gonna... These are the enemies I need to steal from. There we go. Okay, going to spear. No, that's not the one I need. This is... There's the trident. I'll see if I can steal another aquamarine so I can get that. Let's see here. Next step after that is... I need to find a flame demon and I need to steal from it. I am going to need to get a second aquamarine. Just focus on one. Go. Okay, that's the last I need for the trident. Okay, if I go back to the forest, I need to find a flame demon. Actually, okay, so it's just, that should be just the uppercut. No, this puts me deep into the area. Yeah, we're pretty much not going to be making any more story progress tonight. It is just going to be entirely on crafting.
Come on.
Let's see. Okay, the place where a lot of flame demons spawn is over by the base of one of the towers for so the towers are basically a massive climb where as you go to each floor you have to fight through a layer of enemies. We're not gonna enter it. We're going to... I'm basically going to just steal it, and if there's a save point nearby, I'll go back to that. If not, I'll just create a save state and call it for the night. I don't know what it is about those skeletons. They drop a lot of Evo crystals. I don't know if like different enemies have different drop rates for Evo crystals or what. Like these skeleton knights just drop a ridiculous amount. The bone soldiers drop so many of them. Because, reminder, they were the ones I was just killing with Aura Blast back in, will come to me. Yeah, back in the, Aqueduct. I don't think it's on this. I think it's the other path that's further in. Which if it is, that kind of upsets me because I could have used the fast travel. But, you know, I didn't remember the map, so... If another one of them spawn, I want to test something. So it is the one by the fast travel point. Here, 58 out of 200. God, why is it 200? Yeah, I'm not fighting those dogs. Okay, let's see, we got 2 paths here. What the fuck is that up there? Oh, it's just another form of bone dragon. Still, I think it's the only appearance of the bone dragons in 3D. Oh, it's the electric variant. So it's the Thunder Dragon. Is it the tower or is... That's ectoplasm. Oh hey, a free aquamarine. Most important weapon in the game. I'm gonna beat Dracula with it. Okay, so that happened. Not the one I was not the path I was looking for, but you know what? Hey, they gave me a shortcut back to the abandoned castle, which is, I think, where I needed to go anyway. That saved me some time. Yeah, the towers, the reason why I'm going to, the order of which I'm going to do this stuff before I continue on with the story is I'm going to do the 2 towers, because I believe I have everything I need to get into them. After the 2 towers, because the towers are really good for any, if you need, like, Evo shards, material, because there's a lot of different enemies up there. You're not a max tier, right? Yeah, okay. You can still go further. Okay, it's only 50 gold, not worth it. Okay, I'd like to say this is the entrance to the tower, so I'm gonna quickly save. I believe all I have to do to steal from Flame Demons is the launch attack. Yeah, this is the entrance to the tower. Holy shit, that is tight timing. See why a lot of the recommendations for grinding this say to equip a short sword, because the short sword has a faster recovery time. Holy shit, is there a trick? Okay, okay. Thing is, that's what I have to do. I think I'm gonna grind this off stream just because of the fact that is not gonna be fun at all. But for now, like, I'll try to have it before we do the next stream. That way, because I think I need two. I forget if I need 2 or 1 for this weapon. I believe I need. I like to say I only need 1. Because once I get the 1, I will have everything I need to make the spear. And then all I'll need is a dark crystal, which I might actually be able to find. If I can find a dark crystal without by going through, because I'm seeing that there's one in the mountains. I'm thinking it might be in that chest that you need the bird devil to get to. If it is, I'll mention it next stream. But for now, I'm gonna call stream here, grind this out, and well, I say grind it. I'm actually gonna go to sleep, and then I'll grind it tomorrow. But until then, I hope you all enjoyed Castlevania Curse of Darkness, and I look forward to the next. Well, the next few streams are gonna be close to the finale. We really only have a couple bosses left. But for now, I'll see you all next time.